All right, we're here on the business.
Hey,
Larry Lemuel, sir. How you doing?
Man, I'm good. How you feeling?
Good. Feeling great on a Thursday.
Yeah. I thought it was Tuesday, bro.
I was going to say feeling great on a Tuesday, but I'm like, nah.
I thought it was Tuesday, bro. Like something just told me that it was like later in the week.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
Nah, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday?
Yeah, bro. I looked at my phone and I remember seeing the word Thursday today. Within this 24 or 12 hours of sunlight or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful day out over at the Broadway house.
Yeah.
We're chilling. Thank you, Pat and Jim, and the Northside Elm Street community.
For sure. Thank you.
I want to shout them out too. They actually had like some ideas to build like an eco village type thing where they put like different shops and stuff together. Like everybody has like a little community where it's like people could barter and trade and stuff too eventually too. And that's like one of their like old time hippie goals. You know what I mean? Like that grassroots.
And
like
they did it like planted a seed and like watch it. You see it, man. Like it's a lot going on out here.
Yeah, with Dahlia's and the coffee spot. And they got a couple of thrift stores and stuff down there. Like shout out to those business owners. And the kitchen incubator is a fantastic idea, bro.
What it the Liz's fajitas.
Right.
Liz's fajitas, man. I get that every time I go there.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Gino West. He's putting it together. I think they're going to reopen in August. He's trying to get a liquor license and stuff, so they have to reopen. But he's still managing the incubator and stuff like that too. He's like double dipping, you know. But shout out to them. Shout out to John Blackshire.
Yes, sir.
Working on the music house, you know, like the vision with that is really dope, and it's cool to see just literally from like going last year to just like getting to know you type shit to like now like we're working on all these different ideas is like wicked. It's kind of like lightning, you know what I mean? Like where we like there's some people I've known for years and we've always talked about doing shit like but we never really like did shit, you know? Like me and you linked up and we're just like, all right, no, let's actually do this shit. And I had a couple epiphanies just a couple moments ago, so I'm still like on that shit. Like
it's just natural, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like at least for me, man, I like to call myself a thought leader. You know, just trying to find new ways to create.
Yeah,
so
like a visionary type shit.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like what I devote my life to. So it doesn't have to only be like, you know, rapping or anything like that. But I don't know. It's I always try definitely to be a vibe, bro. Because you be on it too. It's like kung fu, like Persephone and Nigel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, for real though. It's just like the ideas bounce back and forth, and then like
being able to facilitate multiple styles. Like maybe there's some people who like only focus on dragon style, or they only focus on like one style of kung fu. But like there's some people who like try a bunch of different kinds. Like they do MMA, they do jiu-jitsu, they do karate, they do a little bit of everything. Like
for sure.
And like I feel like you and I are kind of on that type of stuff. At least in it, not only in our personhood, but like in our stages of life right now. Too, where like we don't just have to be a singer-songwriter, we don't just have to be a hip-hop artist, we don't have to be a bro all the time. We can kick it with the girls and like just be ourselves too, like at the same time. So like it's like just being adaptable to the environment. You know what I mean? Like going to the park, like because I feel like nature helps strip you of all those like falsehoods,
ego and stuff. All those layers, separations that you put on top of you every day. You know, you go to the park, you gonna, at least in the summer, you're gonna sweat all that off. You know what I mean? You don't peel them layers and get to the core and really get to like, you know, what's really good.
100%, man. Speaking of what's good, the YoWest Fusion Fest, bro.
Going crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God. When I have people come up to me and be like, this is one of my favorite nights for Youngstown music. That is like the highest I think Dorian Townsend said that shit. Like this is one of the greatest nights for Youngstown music. I think SJ said that.
Nah,
that shit makes me want to cry right now.
People,
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, for real. Like, a few people definitely like sent a lot of love, you know, towards the show that we put together. And even like Nisha has said something on Facebook about us, you know.
But just like respect.
Appreciate that. You know, that's love for real. Definitely appreciate that.
Steph took fantastic photos. Nate,
sure did.
Derek, you know, always showing up and helping out. Derek McDowell's one of those guys, like he is literally helping all the vendors move their shit out. Nate's always helping his employees, like, and like we're like that too. I feel like we learn
with the
like
bands and stuff like that,
helping them carry their stuff
out.
Yeah, making sure they get announced, making sure the set times are good. Like you gotta not just lead by words, but lead by actions.
Example, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta be out there. You gotta really put your feet on the pavement. You know. Yeah, nah, for sure.
Because nobody likes a motherfucker who calls shots from the sidelines. Like,
I'm
not
come on, man.
Say that.
And that's like, even outside of this, man, I remember I used to be like working at whatever restaurant, and like, it's just like, man, you don't even know what it's like to be on this ground level, but you like, oh, it's easy. You could just do it like this. Like, all right, you sit here for like 7-8 hours and do, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
cook this shit up.
Yeah, so I definitely
flip it, make it presentable, wash it.
Respect leaders that like step in any like facet. Like if you're the boss owner and you play the janitor role, I respect that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what like a real like boss does. Like you don't just stay in one position. Like you gotta handle business across the board. Like if you see a little old lady walking the street and be like, I'm not a professional street walker. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't let the
come on, man.
You gotta do what's appropriate for the situation.
Real life playing musical chairs.
Yes,
like,
sir.
For real, man.
Dude, these chairs would be good for musical chairs. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, we should play musical chairs at the kickball game.
Oh, dude, that'd be wicked.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
That would be
kickball game. Shout out to Yana.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
July 27th.
July 27th.
Saturday.
Yeah.
The Saturday after the Fusion Fest. Elijah is going to be hosting the kickball tournament, Austintown Park. You can find the details on the flyer. I can post the flyer in here. Sound just like throw that
put it there, bro. You know.
Right. But come kick it with us and find out more details on the flyer. And you just hit one of us up. If you're watching this video, you got our numbers.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, right.
You know.
For sure.
If you don't got the phone number, hit the DM.
Right.
You know, that's where the business is operating for the most part.
For sure. And the Yana group chat is on Facebook. You are not alone.
Yep.
You can find it, or you can message Elijah and find that out. But yeah, the Fusion Fest was crazy, bro. Do you have any favorite personal memories?
Let me see. I'm gonna go up and down stairs.
Yeah.
So, Lyrical Lounge downstairs. My favorite part, I think.
Redbone? Was it Redbone?
It was that for sure, but I already like leaked that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Online. So like, I feel like people are expecting that. It had to be performing with Cuddy Dales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Cuddy Dales. Shout out cousin. Yeah.
Shout out Cuddy Dales, Alarion. Video out now. Around the clock. YouTube. Check my page, you find it. Yeah, nah, that had to be like just like a cherishable moment, you know, because that's family.
You guys were geeked out too. Like I saw some of the photos and stuff. Like you guys were like,
it was
super hype.
It was a good vibe for real.
Yeah,
you know?
it looked great. Like I'm sad I missed that part, but like
with people on stage much, but also you know we did the band, but like when it comes to like a rap set. So it was tight to be able to like just vibe with somebody that you like that's my family, you know what I mean? So I really love him, you know.
Right.
So yeah, proud of him. Proud to see what he's doing. You know, he got the t-shirts out. I can't remember the name of them, but the yellow joints. He got those going. People was grabbing them at the show and everything like that. Vendors were tight. Yeah, so you know.
Yeah, it was a great show. What about upstairs? What would be your favorite memory upstairs?
Upstairs.
Oh, we killed In My Eyes, I think.
Yeah,
I feel like that was pretty tight.
That was definitely a moment, bro. That was definitely a moment.
Yeah.
Because
you were hype. We were matching energy.
And then I popped in on the one little part right after. I was like, I was sitting there, bro. We
practiced it, but like we don't need to like. It's gonna be in the moment. Like everything was in the moment.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel like we all synced up pretty good.
Yeah.
And like Brandon and Alex are just like the type of people that like get along with everybody.
Yeah.
And like we're kind of like that too. So like we all just kind of like And once you go to some of those open mics, I feel like you open like the 10th chakra. Like you just like you don't even be thinking. Like Dre Hova does that the best. Like in the Groove Olympus, Dre Wonka and the Groove Olympus, they do that the best. I think they're just like
they be vibing, bro. Yeah, like vibing. It's like a beautiful vibe to see. Like I love like what they did at the comedy show and at the Fusion Fest. Like. It's different. It's like actually like what I've imagined. You know what I'm saying? Like what I've imagined like years and years ago.
Right.
And it's just beautiful to see, man. I'm excited to like be walking in that and like being able to collab with everybody who's like out here doing the daggone thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Doing that improv type group is just like it's like revolutionary when it comes to music, because like when you think about music, it's like very structured and like composed, like you have a set, like you do this thing, and it's just like we vibing.
It's just
and like
I even remember Heather, I think I can't remember some of her lyrics, and she's like, these ain't even the words to the song, these ain't even the words to it, like she was just going, it was just like a vibe though.
Those were my favorite moments. In the basement, that was my favorite moment for sure. Seeing Delinquency again, bro, because they helped plant the seed of like this in my head, because back in the Susie's days, we had the open mics on Wednesdays with like the hip hop community, and then we did the jazz nights on Thursdays. So it was like a back to back thing. So I'm already kind of seeing these two things back to back. And like Delinquency came out during that time period, like with Dre, and I didn't know Dre was one of the masterminds behind putting that project together in the first place.
The Delinquency Jones?
Yes.
Dre put that together. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like it's all like a part of that.
But it makes sense,
like,
though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's like
it's
Beethoven
the lore
or some shit.
Yeah, it's the lore, bro. Like you be on that shit.
Shout out to Dre too.
Yeah, shout out to Dre Wonka.
And Delinquency Jones.
Yeah, D-Town, Heather, and the drummer, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Lefty.
Yeah, is that a nickname?
That's like his Instagram, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I met him.
Yeah, he's a really good drummer. Dude, he's fucking
tight for sure,
bro, slaying that shit.
Shout out to all the drummers, because I'm a drummer, so I respect it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like all the drummers that was there, turning it up, man. Salute.
Damon, Soulful Samurai, bro, he was killing it. He was triple dipping.
Yeah,
I think he played in 3 bands that night.
Had the cool ass shades on.
He was cooling, bro.
He
was cooling for sure. For sure. Man. Seeing Gil's project upstairs was my highlight upstairs, I think. I love Black Wolf. I love a lot of those guys, like Marcel.
Right.
D-Nice, seeing those guys come into town.
Of course.
Was fantastic.
From Columbus.
B-Spear. Yeah. Seeing all those guys perform was like epic. But like, Gil is kind of like a friend, like you. Like I'm closer to him. Like we talk a lot. Like we joke a lot. Like we just be vibing. So like, seeing his project come to fruition is just like cool to see him unlock his level of himself. Whereas because it's a new thing for him. Like some cats be doing it like for a while and shit. Like, and I respect that. But like seeing something new come up is like really cool. And then the throwbacks for Delinquency. So it's kind of like
man. I love the feel of the music. Like I love where they went with it, because it just brought like like with Youngstown, it has its own texture, is what I was gonna say. Like, so I definitely I like Gil's really cool too. We actually just had like a smooth conversation the other day,
right?
And not to dive into that, but just like I love his energy. He's super tight. I always see him when I go to the mall. You know what I mean? Like at the spot, like if he's not doing any lessons or something like that,
right?
But yeah, I'm trying to think. Even you said Nice, B-Spear, like definitely was hyped to see them. Nigel, of course, that Can't Stop Won't Stop go crazy. Yeah, bro. I was like I wasn't tuned into it until I like made the little video for the Instagram page, and I'm like, man, hold on, let me put this on my playlist.
Bro, he's got so many like
anthems,
great hooks,
straight anthems, bro.
Yeah,
straight anthems, bro. Shout out to Nigel.
Yeah, shout out to Nigel. Shout out to a team who's at
Paris. God dang, man, I can't forget Paris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Dog. Yeah. Shout out to
Here's
Paris.
someone hard, bro. Keyman was jumping across the speakers, bro.
Oh my goodness, yes, bro. He was turned.
I was like, that was wicked.
Keyman stay turned, man. I love that body.
Yeah, great energy.
Like,
Keyman and I always have great conversations at shows too. He'd be asking me real deep questions, bro. He'd come up to me and be like, "So, what do you think about this?" And I'm just like, "Bro, we gotta have like,
bro, I can't do this at the bar right now. we gotta go to the park or like go to a mocha house or something, bro.
Right.
Shoot, bro.
I'd be sending him like a a 3-page essay after the show.
But he sent me some info though, and I appreciate Key Man. I appreciate Christopher. And Paris for hopping on Marinate. You know,
hopping on the
Nisha Baby on the Cypher. Flu Genius. You know, Crypto and Christopher and Paris and me. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, on the ciphers. Like he was talking about.
And Bob.
Yeah, and Bob Man for the beats. Nexus for recording.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that was
a vibe, bro.
It was a wicked time. That album release or the video release party, and then doing the cipher. And then the fest. Like I feel like Nisha and I talk about it all the time. How like we're really like developing into like a big family type thing. Where it's like
for real.
And like we get to see like
it's been a year. That's why I said the anthem. I'm sorry. But like for real.
For real.
Nigel again.
For real.
But
it's
it's just like literally already in my vocab. And then like for you to come with something like that. But Nisha though, my bad.
No, with the just family, like, and that's the thing. Like, we're creating our own language,
right?
Like, we create our own memes.
Like,
once you get to that level of friendship, that you know, like, you're becoming like family. Like, we have our own languages, we have our own memories. Like, if I call Nigel Lord Nigel from now on, bro, dude's gonna fucking cry. Like, he'll cry laugh, bro. Like, it's just like, because like we build those memories and shit with each other, and like, it's just like cool to see, even just like. I met Nigel probably 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So like, and then you like 1, 2 years ago, you know, like at the West Side Boogies. And shout out to Clarence because like another creative visionary.
My dog.
Always had great conversations.
Most respect to my dog, Grizz.
Great conversations, great like vision for like the community and stuff like that. Like, and great artists as well. And like. About breaking those barriers, like he was always on that shit too. Like we were talking about that. So
I was like going to what's that Alteris band? You know, like Mike Dulé. He was like practicing with them back in the day, bro, in school. Like I was like Big Girls was like locked in, you know what I'm saying? So I just ride with him, we just be chilling or whatever, go up there and I just be vibing. You know what I'm saying? Just like learning about different like so he was definitely always in the game, and so
he was always
much respect to my guy.
Much love. And man, life is fucking wild, man. Like I feel like we're at a time where politics and like our society and everything like that is like got so much going on, but I feel like we have to just keep building anyways. You know what I mean? Like not to ignore it, but like
are you gonna sit back and let it fuck you up, beat your ass, or like you gonna stand up and like fight for something?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's like what I feel like a lot of people are just like on that nowadays, because like a lot of people get tired of being like pushed around from like side to side,
right?
Like, and that's like the whole revolutionary thing with like with what Kendrick Lamar did for the West Coast as well,
right?
You know, and like it's just like in the one song, like he's like, motherfuckers are tired of playing victim, dog. You know what I mean? Like how many brothers we done lost? Like you know what I mean? Like, and that's just like what it comes down to. Like it's just we gotta stick together rather than like separate. And like I see people coming up with different ideas, and like it's beautiful to see everybody like flourish and grow. But like we have to like be able to help each other too. Like some people be on an island sometimes.
One band, one sound. We have to move in unison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And so like
it's all like little gems in there, bro. I can't wait to drop this project, dog.
Yeah. So with what your projects you got going on, you got Lyrical Lounge, obviously. Been smash hit every time. Smash hit after smash hit. Mate.
Thank you to the supporters, for real. The supporters and the performers and artists and DJs, everyone who's like, I mean, DJ performer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But like everybody, venues, like you said, that definitely like that listen to the idea and listen to the dream. You know, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I really do.
Shout out to y'all.
Thank you guys, for real. It feels good to like be able to just dive into like what I really have a passion for, and be able to you know, ignite the light within the people around me and stuff. So I'm just very much thankful.
High key.
But I do have so I'm working on a collaborative project.
Oh, nice.
You're probably gonna be a part of it. I don't know. You know, if we get that recording done.
Right.
Yeah, so just with a few people from around here. I'm not gonna drop the name yet. But you know, I'm sure the people around here already know that's really tapped in. They know what's going on. So we're gonna do that, and just got some shows coming up in the future, you know. We got a Halloween show coming up.
Yeah, so the Halloween show is gonna be hype. Costume party.
Yeah. Yep.
All that.
Yep. So that'll be real tight.
And you're doing bands and like hip hop, I think, too, right?
Yeah, so for the Halloween show we're gonna do
and DJs.
Bands, hip hop, and we're gonna do some EDM as well.
Correct, yeah.
Like do a little bit of house music, a little bit of dubstep, you know.
Right. I love a lot of Dr. Goose tracks. I like a lot of
he's on it.
I like a lot of their tracks. Yeah, I'd be talkative as fuck. I have to try to learn how to like, cause I'm like, I know I want to talk about your project more, but like, I get it. But we got a lot of stuff going on for real, so we could talk forever.
Yeah, for sure.
I love a lot of their like original stuff. You know, with local DJs. Like I just really like hearing like their mixes, and I like hearing their original stuff too. Like it's like really cool.
See, and something that I'm looking at, like with how I'm curating this one, is like a lot of the DJs are going to be able to intermingle with the artists, like the hip hop artists. So that'll be able to be a smooth transition, smooth wave, and then like, you know, having the bands as well,
having it staggered too.
Yep, exactly. So it'll be a great vibe, man. I'm looking forward to it
for sure. I think that the Fusion Fest was probably one of the most like unique nights for music in the area. Like I would say, like it's just like the Lyrical Lounge downstairs was so lit. And it's a lot of like, you guys have like a lot of regulars and stuff.
It was waving up and down. Yeah, that's facts too though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you have like, and like T and like Desert, shout out to them, like Yin and Yang, bro.
Yin and Yang, shout out to y'all.
They bring a shit ton of people out. Shout out to PJ, still September too. He always brings like 20 motherfuckers like to every show. Yeah. You know, and it's just a vibe. And he was really grateful. Like he used to work with my sister. He was like a great dude. He's been a great dude ever since.
His energy is cool too. Yeah. I could just like I could rock with him. He's a cool cat.
Yeah, he's kind of like, I would say he's a little bit like Crypto and Mark in some ways. He's a perfectionist. Like he likes everything to be a certain way. Like he's graceful. Like he's like very careful with his words and like respectful and like all that type of shit too.
I think I might have met his like mom or something, but I didn't meet him. I met him, but like at that moment there's a lot going on. And she was like, which way is PJ? And I'm like, oh yeah, downstairs. Really, you know, the Lyrical Lounge. So shout out to PJ. It's gonna be tight. Got some work coming up there in the future, so
all right. Y'all linked? Okay, cool. He's a good dude, and he like creates a lot of his own beats too, like and stuff
and that's too. Fire too. Yeah, Dales was telling me that.
Yeah. So it's just like at this point, it's just like so many players like in the game. Like it's like so many people like on like are in the family, like in the community that are out here working with the music scene. And it's just like exciting as heck to see, man. You know?
Yeah, man. It's beautiful to see when like some people will like just, oh, Youngstown is a piece of POS and I hate Youngstown, you know what I'm saying? But like nights like that is like when you don't really have any issues too much, you know? And you can like sit back and like really just enjoy and love do it for the sport, you know what I mean? Just enjoy the fact that you know, everybody is here to cherish this one thing that we love, which is, you know, music.
Right. Music, each other's company.
Arts.
Yeah.
Be more, you know, open with it, but.
And the great food at the West Side.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. The Louisiana liquor wings go crazy.
Crazy.
Every trip.
Yeah. 50-cent wing nights Tuesday. I'll throw the commercial in there. Put a chicken wing.
Rotating chicken wing. West Side Bowl symbol, just like across the side to side.
Yeah, and then we create the beat for it. It'd be like chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing.
Yeah. The dance on them.
All right, Nate. I'm gonna need 50,000.
I need $1 million $1 So are you working on any projects or anything like that?
So I actually have like a lo-fi kind of song.
Yeah.
With like some Asian fusion that I've been working on for a while. That's like needs mixed and mastered. It's almost done.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I might not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that funky joint too.
Like, this guy.
I got the funky joint. Yeah. So I copy and pasted the whole thing and I put another one on it. So it's about like a track, the length of a single track now. And I also have,
I'm sorry, but I was just thinking in my head like, yo, them tracks is fire. And then like the car was like beep beep.
Yeah. It's like hell yeah. Those tracks is fire.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I might. Yeah.
But your projects though.
So like, Fusion Fest is done. I took 2 days, 3 days to just like chill, fucking do nothing.
Did you go on vacation or anything? Like.
Yeah, I just traveled out to the lake yesterday, and then I was house sitting at my aunt's for a while. So like I was like a staycation. I was like on the east side, like Hubbard area, just like in the country.
But just out the way though, still.
Yep. One night I just went outside and picked my dinner.
Yeah.
My entire dinner. I just fucking picked that shit and fried it up.
That's
like
so
it was
fire.
fucking. It felt like I was in a different world for real. Like, and I needed that right before the fest. Honestly, I think if I didn't have that, like I last year I was a lot more anxious going into the fest. But this year I felt like I was grounded. Like I felt like I was like
you was ready for it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a few little things that hit me up. I'm a human with emotions and shit. Like I got to deal with my shit in my own way too. But it's a lot to manage. But I just got regrounded again. Honestly, the last few days I've just been, rooted.
I feel that. You got anything coming up?
Yeah, the Summer Acoustics is actually going to be Modern Methods. That's going to be August 17th, Saturday from. Doors open at 6, but the show is 7 to 10, and it's a nice little evening of acoustic and kind of like experimental, like alternative kind of rock. There's some folk, a lot of folk influence and like bluesy kind of influence.
Americana. I went to Spring joint and it was fire. Like I enjoyed myself.
That was definitely a different kind of vibe from this one, just because like the artists like bring their own like influence too. Like Ohio's coming out, they're definitely more of like that kind of like Western kind of like rocky, like old,
got the, Timberweed.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to call it country, but it's like country west, like but like with like alternative rock mixed together.
Hey, I gotta hear it.
But it's the acoustic set, and then they might do some plug-in in here and there. I'm not really sure because Lexi plays keys and stuff too, and Hayden Brook was a singer-songwriter in the area. Shout out to Hayden because he used to play at like Susie's a lot. Lexi and I used to jam like way back in the day. We had some mutual friends. And she's always been a fantastic artist, so I'm happy to see like her doing her thing. And we got John Blackshire. He's gonna be playing.
Shout out to John.
And he's got that folky kind of like Midwest like kind of thing too, with the alternative rock definitely influence.
Is he playing solo or is he playing with the band?
I think he's solo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be, even with the band, it's gonna be like a smaller version. Same with like Riley. It was like her and Q.
Yeah.
So I imagine with Lexi, it's gonna be her and Hayden, but like I don't know for sure.
Word.
It could just be her if she wanted to.
Yeah, like, Riley was nice. I'm glad I got to catch her live.
Yeah. Her stuff is really like, both of them are really good artists in general because like they make music with like great lyrics, but it sounds like really good. Like I don't want to say like pop music, like. But pop music has that like those transitions that make you feel good.
Yeah,
pop music makes you feel good a lot of the time. You know, and they have like the kind of that resolution but also like great storytelling.
Exactly.
And like this is like something real I went through. Like if it's like a breakup song or like this or like that, like or this is about a relationship, like that they're going through. Like you could tell it's like it's genuine. You know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff, but like their just storytelling ability is that like good as
all time high, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Youngstown is so filled with so much talent, bro. All over the board, bro.
1000%. My buddy Danny's gonna be on that bill too. Rocco.
Oh yeah, Rocco. Shout out to Rocco. That's my dog.
Yeah. And Kay's gonna be up there. I'm sorry, with Brake Fluid.
Okay.
That's what her band is gonna be called.
Okay.
And they're gonna do like acoustic type shit. Like Pete plays like the one like metal box guitar or whatever it is, and he plays like a lot of different
sitar. Is that what it's called?
Nah.
That's not the sitar.
Nah. I can't remember.
Pete. I remember Pete. He been here before.
Maybe, I don't know.
For Black Shires Night.
Yeah.
On Thursday.
He's like a little bit taller, like dark hair and stuff. Yeah. He might have had a sitar. I don't know. He plays like uke bass and stuff too. Like he has a lot of different instruments and stuff.
You remember I can't remember the one. It was like something that was on the ground. It was kind of like the.
Oh, that's Tim.
Yeah. What was
the older dude called? Or no?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure
the sitar.
That was a sitar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the big one with all the knobs.
Yeah, and it was like it sounded like I had a not synthesizer, but it has something. It sounded crazy, bro. Like I love the way
the resonance.
Sounds. Yeah,
the way it resonates.
I love the way that sounds. It's tight.
Yeah, I loved a lot of those sounds too. But yeah, and that's pretty much the lineup. It's going to be a great night. Like I love Modern Methods. It's a great venue in general.
Yeah.
The drinks are like pretty cheap there too because they make a lot of them in house. And I love that kind of community stuff. Like I'm not a huge drinker, but like if I have something, it's going to be like usually like a local thing or just supporting a local business. Adam and Sarah and everybody over at Modern Methods are really dope people. Adam actually came to me like fucking 2 years ago. I think it was either Chloe's birthday or one of Clarence's shows. And he was just like, yo, you got to come and play at Modern Methods.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got you, bro. I'll throw together an acoustic showcase like 2 years later.
Yeah.
Here I am. So I'm a little slow, Adam. I'm sorry. Like I said, big brain, slow think.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, for sure. You man of your word. You come back around and you're going to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
it took some time, and I was so focused on the Fusion Fest, I hadn't posted about it. But I took some advice from Derek too, like just to stay organized in that way. Like you don't want to be posting stuff about this when you got this going on and like get everything mixed up.
Right.
You know, just keep it like a specific channel.
Right.
And like, shout out to them again, and shout out to Nate as well because they're very organized. Like
no, for sure.
An organization for anything is just like a huge component. I'm really excited for the kickball tournament this weekend. But it was great sitting up and chopping it up with you as always, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes like we be going and going. It's nice to just sit down.
To Cali.
Yeah, we're actually about to go out to Columbus next weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out to D Nice and Beat Spear.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to Youngstown and hanging with us. Come out to Columbus.
That's family right there.
Yeah,
man.
love Columbus.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah. And thank you for tuning in. This has been The Business. Chilling on the business. Chilling on the business. Chilling on the business. Yeah, we on a mission.
That was a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
All I wanna do is see you win. All I wanna do is free my soul. All you gotta do is open up. Listen to the game and soak it up. Gotta make a change and walk it out. If you're gonna make a change, then make it now. Savvy in the game, will you fall out? Ready for the game when the coach call out your name. Ready for the game when the coach call out your name. Ready for the game when the coach call